Hello, everyone. My name is Florence Yam. Um, the course I'm taking is Communication 101. Today is the 21st of September 2023. I'm going to be doing a persuasive speech, and the topic chosen is on the importance of human rights. Uh, what is human rights? Human rights are liberties that are fundamentally bestowed to individual not only by the virtue of the fact that they are humans. That means that we have human rights because we're humans, and these rights cannot be created or taken away by the government because they are innately granted to individuals. No, our human rights are not granted to us. We're given human rights because we were created by God, and He already made us in His image. So there's no need for us to be looking for who to give us human rights. So I'm gonna dive into the topic more so we can get a better understanding. All of the aforementioned things, including the rights of life, liberty, equality, and dignity, as well as freedom to express one's thoughts and opinion, are included in human rights. The, all people, regardless of the color, ethnicity, gender, language, heritage, or religious affiliations are entitled to the same basic protection that are enshrined in the concept of human rights. The struggle for independence has been a bloody and drawn out conflict that has seen a break in its intensity throughout the course of human history. I backtrack a little bit when I say all people, regardless of the ethnicity, gender, language, or religion affiliation, are entitled to the same basic protection that are enshrined in the concept of human rights. This simply means that I'm a Christian, you have a Muslim, you have a Buddhist. We're all to be treated as humans. No one person should feel more important than the other one, because the most important thing is that in the eyes of the creator, who is God Almighty, we're all created equally. So their religious preference shouldn't make me to think that I'm better off than them, or they shouldn't think that they're better off than me. Also, as stated earlier, throughout the history of human rights, color of a person's skin also play a major part in it. You know, some people believe that whites are more privileged than the blacks, and some blacks believe that blacks are less privileged than the white, or vice versa. You know, so the most important thing here to know that as human beings, and the importance of this topic is that we should all treat each other equally, regardless of our skin color, our language, our religion, our place of worship, or you know, the our heritage. We should think that the most important thing is that in the eyes of God, how we created, we're all created equally. According to me, because the complexity of this matter, people of color have been subjected to discrimination and ill treatment for a long time, which has contributed to historical occurrence of segregation. The fight for the acknowledgement of human rights among people of color has been difficult and grueling one, marked by a combination of rhetorical discourse and physical acts of violence. This has made the fight a very tough one. In conclusion, I believe that everyone should be treated fairly, regardless of their gender, their heritage, the language they speak, their religious preference, and the fundamental rights of people should not be violated just because one person wants to feel superior. You know, bringing one person down or a certain group down doesn't make you any better. You know, the solution is that ignoring the problem, which is society does not accept and make room for a variety of gender identities and manifestation, is the utmost important as we challenge by privilege. You know, in this day and age where development of a nation is dependent upon the protection of human rights for its purpose, it is very essential to us to grow up and acknowledge the presence of people who identify as belonging to whatever race or whatever culture they want to belong to. That is, we won't be putting people in the box. Whatever they decide to do is on them, you know. And I pray that we all value and respect each other and know that human rights is very important. And the most important thing to know about it is that we're all created equally in the sight of God, and no one person is superior to the other one. Thank you.